Hello and welcome back to Dragon Quest World Tutorials. I am Easy, and in this video I actually want to go over the content for the 4th anniversary event because there actually has been some new developments that have popped up. So just wondering, how is the treasure hunting going? So treasure hunting is actually going to be quite important for this particular event, and not just that, just important in general. So pretty much with the treasure hunting, you're going to actually be able to get rare souls of rare monsters that you may come in contact with, but actually their soul drops don't really occur that often. So in this case, with the treasure hunting, you can actually get the souls actually quite easily. I've been lucky to get some S grades in a couple of cases, but also in terms of the treasure hunting and also the content in general, for the first half of the event, you had the task of helping out Rikka with promoting her in. So that was actually, let's see, if you go to event portal down over here, because on it, guys, so pretty much with here, you actually wanted to go ahead and actually collect materials for her on the field in order to increase the rating of her actual inn. But that was for the first half of the 4th anniversary event. Now we're going to have this one right here, which is going to be rescue the imprisoned angels. So something that you actually do get for this as a reward is going to actually be a treasure map, an S grade treasure map. So pretty much I can actually show you what that looks like right over here. So this treasure map, pretty much the enemies, though it's S grade, it's going to be recommended for level 1 enemies. It's going to be this one right here. So here, pretty much you fight these particular event enemies. They don't drop any actual souls, but the boss is actually a metal angel slime. So that's actually going to give you some good AP. But the kicker here with this is the reward that you get for finishing this. The reward is going to be something that I mentioned in a previous video about leveling, and that is going to be the miracle earrings. So if you remember, the miracle earrings are going to give you, or they're going to be an accessory. Let's see, right over here. So here, the miracle earrings. So pretty much here it gives you plus 10 to your max MP, and then also it gives you a rare chance to receive 100% XP from regular field battles. But since I actually had this already, I actually now have two in my inventory and have two equipped on my character. So yeah, so now it is possible to actually have two of these very nice accessories that can be used for helping to level your character. I have two on this character, just to try to see if the actual effects might stack instead. So instead of getting just 100%, I get 200%. But in this case, I actually have not seen any cases where that happened. So I'm not sure if you can only have the effects of one of these on, but I'm still trying to figure that out. But definitely this is going to be very helpful in leveling now multiple characters, because now you can actually do it for two and not just one character. So definitely, will we see this again in the future? I'm actually not sure, but definitely you want to actually finish that particular treasure map if you haven't done so already. So yeah, so besides that, with this event, with the treasure hunting, you're going to actually come across various monsters, or that you'll be able to fight, that are just going to be limited to the actual treasure map. So for example, over here, this S grade, the main boss is going to be this character right here. That's going to be Kokoryu Maru. So that is going to be a character or a monster that can be only gotten on the soul can actually, or you can only fight it on the treasure map, and the soul can only be gotten through the treasure map. Then also you're going to have, also over here, you're going to have Hanuman. So Hanuman, I believe originally was a main story quest boss, and in this case now he's going to be a boss on the treasure maps, so that's the way that you actually get his soul. So real quickly, what I want to do is actually go over their souls real quick. So going to go over to my inventory, and let's see, first I'll actually check out Hanuman. So Hanuman is actually going to be right here. So Hanuman is going to be a red soul. So with red souls, you're going to actually have max HP and strength as your main stats. So you can actually see here for Hanuman, 176 for max HP, so that's actually quite high. 102 for strength, so that's pretty high too. I guess so stats, max MP 75, durability 77, agility 73, dexterity 64. Those aren't so bad. That's actually not so bad at all. But in terms of your abilities, you're going to get plus 7% weapon and physical technique skill damage, plus 10% to meta and physical technique damage. So I pretty much in a previous video mentioned I had this soul equipped, but did not go over it. But yeah, this gives you pretty good meta damage. Then gives you plus 4% to your critical hit rate, plus 10% confusion resistance, plus 10 durability if this is equipped on a god hand, and then plus 20 agility if this is equipped on a demon swordsman. So that's actually going to be quite good. Then over here next, I want to actually go over Kokuryu Maru. So Kokuryu Maru is going to be a blue soul. So with blue souls, your max HP and also your dexterity and also agility are going to actually be very important here. But you can also see that for Kokuryu Maru, max MP, strength, actually healing ability, healing power as well is actually going to be quite high. So 102 max HP, plus 92 to your MP, max MP, 106 for your strength, plus 99 to your healing, plus 99 to your agility, and plus 92 to your dexterity. So that's actually pretty good for a blue soul. So very high with healing as well. Then here for the actual abilities, plus 10% to weapon and physical technique skill damage, plus 10% Dane weapon and physical technique damage. So actually a lot of blue souls have Dane as a added ability, so this actually goes ahead and adds to that. So this is going to be pretty good if you're going to be using a Dane based weapon, so maybe we might see something soon. Then also plus 10% to boggy resistance, plus 10% to paralysis resistance, plus 10 to strength if this is equipped on a ninja, and then plus 20 to agility if this is going to be a high priest, so going to equip that on as well. Then another soul that we're going to have is from an enemy called the Bloodstained Demon. So let's see if I actually can show you that particular enemy right over here in the event section right here. So pretty much this enemy right here is actually going to be an enemy from the Armor Knight's Journey of Awakening. So this is actually a rare enemy with that, so you're not going to see it very often, and even when you do fight it, it's actually going to be quite difficult battle. It has over 30,000 XP or HP, and pretty much has an ability that could take out the entire team if you're not able to survive the attack. So yeah, so this is actually a very powerful enemy, and then also the soul drop rate is not very high as well. So I didn't even have an S grade for this particular enemy until I was able to do some treasure maps where this enemy was available. So pretty much again with the treasure maps, I was able to get this particular soul. So this soul is actually pretty good as well. So I want to go over that again right over here. Going to switch this to red. And then right here, so next to Hanuman. So again, red souls going to have strength and also max HP. So 145 max HP, 111 in strength. Your durability plus 88, that's not so bad. Your agility plus 105, that's pretty good. And then plus 92 to your dexterity, that's also quite good as well. Then plus 8% to weapon skill damage, plus 10% to damage to zombies, plus 10% paralysis resistance, and plus 4% to weapon skill damage if it's nighttime. So this is actually going to be a soul that I'm going to be keeping, definitely. Then also with the treasure maps, for the different grades, so you're going to have C, B, A, S, and S star grade. So for the S star grades, you're actually going to be able to get some rare drops after defeating the boss, and these are going to be treasure soul pearls. And one of the treasure soul pearls that you can actually get is going to be for the golem and also for the dragon. And I actually have enough to level up the dragon. So real quick, in terms of the dragon, probably not a character or a monster soul we have gone over, mainly because I actually have not gotten that particular S grade soul until quite recently. But it's actually going to be one of the earlier souls, like right over here. So its cost is 32. So yeah, this is very low. So very from the early beginnings of the game. So pretty much with green, you're going to see that max HP and also healing power is going to be your biggest stats. So here, in terms of this soul in particular, plus 44 to max HP, plus 44 to max MP, plus 32 to your healing power. So that's actually going to be the biggest stats there. Then for the abilities, plus 10% to HP recovery skill effectiveness. You recover 6 HP at the start of your turn, plus 10% to silence resistance, and plus 10% fear resistance. So that's actually not so bad. But now what I want to do is actually upgrade it to the S star grade soul. So I can do that over here in my workshop. So going to go ahead, turn that off for upgrades. So here I can actually now awaken this soul. So now let's go and see what it turns out to be. And the dragon soul has been awakened. Okay, so now that the dragon soul has been awakened, I now want to see what the differences are going to be for here. So here, going to go ahead, put on green as star grade, and then right over here for the dragon. So the dragon, of course, you're going to have some stat boosts. So now max HP, max MP are at 90. Your healing power is going to be at 69, and pretty much you have stat boosts all around for all of the basic stats as well. But again, you want the bigger stats for max HP, max MP, and healing power. Then here for your abilities, you're going to now have plus 12% to HP recovery skill effectiveness. So plus 12%. So that's actually a first for a actual soul. Then we're going to have, instead of before we had to recover 6 HP at the start of your turn, now it's going to be 10 HP. Then we still have plus 10 to silence resistance, plus 10 to fear resistance. That's remain the same, but now we have an added effect as well. So plus 5% to breath resistance. So that's actually quite good. So here, going to go ahead and lock that in. Then also from this particular event, we have one more soul that I want to go over. So this is actually one that you should actually hopefully you got by completing Rikka's task, and that's actually going to be the Rikka soul. So again, going over here, changing the stats here, and then the Rikka soul is going to be right here next to Selfie. So with Rikka soul, again, green stats are going to be max HP and then also healing power. So 127 max HP, 102 max MP, 109 to your healing power, so that's actually quite good. Then here for abilities, the first ability is going to be an actual skill. So this is going to be Genki Ippai no Omotenashi. So in this case, it means energetic hospitality. So what this does, it pretty much it costs 46 MP, or it could vary depending on your MP cost. Then after that, you're going to, with this particular ability, it's going to fully recover the HP of all allies. This can only be used once per battle though, so that's actually not so bad. It's like a free do of the world tree that you can use in battle, so definitely could be used. This soul is actually going to be quite good. Then here, plus 7% to HP recovery skill effectiveness. You recover 5 MP at the end of the battle, and you have plus 20% lose turn resistance. So this is actually a pretty good soul. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. What I want to do in another video is actually go over some more leveling techniques that I was not able to mention in a previous video, but I'd like to do so in a new video, so please stay tuned for that. So with that said, going to end this video here, so thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.